Welcome to the Top Thoughts YouTube channel. Today we bring you a list of the top 10 biggest music hits of all time. Music has a special place in our hearts. It has the power to reach us on a different level. Coming in at number 10, The Twist, artist Chubby Checker, releasing year 1960-1961. Checker signed with Cameo Parkway Records in 1959. His first two singles, The Class and Dancing Dinosaur, were minor hits. Cameo encouraged him to make his own version of The Twist, a song originally written and performed by Hank Ballard, which was already having modest success on the charts. But it was Checker's version and his accompanying dance routine that gave the song new life. He was dubbed the King of the Twist. In fact, it was Dick Clark's wife who came up with the name Checker, a reference to the similarity between the portly singer and Fats Domino. As a dance movement, the twist revolutionized pop culture by giving couples the freedom to break apart on the dance floor. An appearance on Dick Clark's American Bandstand launched Checker's version of The Twist to the #1 Billboard spot in September 1960. In January 1962, it topped the chart again. With this formidable achievement, The Twist became the first and only 45 single to ever appear in the #1 spot in 2 different years. Number 9, Smooth artist Rob Thomas, releasing year 1999. In honor of its 20th anniversary, we look back at the creation and legacy of Smooth, with its leading participants, who made it real and made sure we didn't forget about it. Rob Thomas is well aware of the journey that Smooth, his 1999 collaboration with Carlos Santana, has taken during the past 2 decades. It went through the, hey, this is good, cool summer jam, and then the, hey, we're all sick of this song and never want to hear it again, he says. And then it went through the, hey, let's listen to that song again. I remember it. That sounds good still. It's easy to forget that 20 years ago, when cross-genre alliances weren't in vogue, the very idea of Smooth seemed absurd. Pair up a classic rock veteran who'd long been hitless with a singer who was both 25 years younger and affiliated with a different style of rock. Add in a song whose lyrics and melody had to be overhauled, potential record company legal hurdles, and an argument-starting vocal effect. On paper, nothing seemed more like a potential train wreck than Smooth. 90s. It remains a best-selling album, is regularly heard at weddings, and has inspired multiple memes around Thomas' opening line, "Man, it's a hot one." Number 8, Mac the Knife, artist Bobby Darin, releasing year 1959. Darin decided to perform this song when he saw a production of the Three-Penny Opera in Greenwich Village in 1958. He thought up his own way of presenting the song and started performing it in his nightclub act, where it was well received. The song was included on Darin's album That's All, which was releasing in 1959. In May of that year, Darin's Dream Lover became a huge hit, and demand was building for Mac the Knife, which was growing increasingly popular thanks to Darin's nightclub performances and sales of the album. Darin, however, had a teen idol image to uphold, and a song from the 20s about a murderous sot could derail that train quickly. He was recording for Atlantic Records, who made lots of good decisions, and label boss Emmett Turgeon ordered its release as a single. Finally, in late August, the single came out and was a massive hit. Whatever teen idol cred Darin scrubbed, he more than made up for in adult appeal, as the song introduced him to an audience that went well beyond Splish Splash. He became a regular on various TV shows, played a lot of high-end resorts, and became the youngest headliner at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas, where he was once a busboy. The song's success also earned him a second spot on The Ed Sullivan Show, where he made a total of 6 appearances. Number 7, Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars, releasing year 2015. After Mark Ronson collaborated with pop star Bruno Mars on the latter's sophomore album Unorthodox Jukebox in 2012, the super producer recruited Mars for his own LP, 2015's Uptown Special. Little did they know, a simple jam session would turn into one of the decade's defining pop hits, Uptown Funk. The boogieing, horn-dripped smash arrived in November 2014, which felt like finishing a marathon from the team of Ronson, Mars, Jeff Bhasker, and Philip Lawrence. They'd spent about 6 months piecing the song together from, as Ronson recalls, a straight-ahead funk disco groove that Mars began playing their initial 4-hour jam earlier that year. With Mars in the middle of his Moonshine Jungle tour, there were times when it seemed Uptown Funk wouldn't ever reach the finish line, partially because of logistics, but also because they were so conscious of how it initially came together. Number 6. How Do I Live? Artist Leanne Rimes. Releasing year 1997. How Do I Live is a song written by Diane Warren. It was originally recorded by Leanne Rimes in 1997 and shortly afterwards by Trisha Yearwood. Both versions were released on May 27, 1997. In the US, Rimes' version peaked at number 2 and set a record for staying on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 69 weeks, a record it held for over 11 years before being beaten by Jason Mraz's I'm Yours in 2009. It is still the song that has spent the most time in the Billboard Hot 100's top 10. It ranks at number 4 on Billboard's all-time top 100, the only single on the top 10 of this list not peaking at number 1. It has been certified 3 times platinum by the RIAA for shipments of 3 million copies in the United States, the highest certified country single of that time, to be surpassed 12 years later by Love Story from artist Taylor Swift, which has certified 4 times platinum. The song entered the top 25 country singles chart on June 21, 1997, and was still there in February 2003, a record 291 weeks, 5.5 years later. How Do I Live was recovered by FIR, Faye and Real featuring Leanne Rimes. FIR invited Rimes to record a portion of the song for their 3rd album, Fight Tribe, in 2006. The song has also been performed on the hit show American Idol by Von Zell Solomon in Season 4, Paris Bennett in Season 5, and Mashoa Denton in Season 2. It was also a part of American Idol Season 2 compilation sung by Carmen Rasmussen. In March 2018, over 20 years after the song's release, Rimes released a re-imaged version of the song through Everly Records. Number 5. Party Rock Anthem. Artist Lauren Bennett and Goon Rock. Releasing year 2011. Party Rock Anthem is a song by American music duo LMFAO featuring British singer Lauren Bennett and American music producer Goon Rock. It was released as the first single from their second album, Sorry for Party Rocking, in 2011. The single went to number 1 in Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Denmark, France, Germany, Iceland, Ireland, New Zealand, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States. It also reached the top 5 in Finland, Italy, Norway, Poland, and Sweden. It is the best-selling single of all time in Australia. Worldwide, it was the 3rd best-selling digital single in 2011 with sales of 9.7 million copies. It is the 3rd best-selling digital song in U.S. history. Party Rock Anthem is currently ranked Billboard's 6th most successful song of all time. It is currently one of the 100 most viewed videos on YouTube with over 1.9 billion views. It will go on to be Billboard Hot 100's 2nd best perform acting song of the 2010s decade. Number 4, I Got a Feeling, artist Black Eyed Peas, releasing year 2009. I Got a Feeling is the 2nd single from the Black Eyed Peas' 5th album, The END, produced by French DJ David Guetta. The song was released on May 21, 2009 and debuted at number 2 on the Canadian and Billboard Hot 100, behind the group's single Boom Boom Pow, making the group one of 11 artists who have occupied the top 2 positions of the Billboard Hot 100 at the same time. It reached number 1 on the US charts and 20 charts worldwide. Number 3, Macarena, Bayside Boys mix, artist Los Del Rio, releasing year 1996. Macarena is a Spanish song by Los Del Rio about a woman of the same name. Appearing on the 1993 album A Mi Me Gusta, it was an international hit and dance craze throughout the second half of the 1990s. The song got the group ranked number 1 greatest one-hit wonder of all time by VH1 in 2002. The song uses a type of clave rhythm. In 2012, it was ranked number 7 on Billboard's all-time top 100. It also ranked at number 1 on Billboard's all-time Latin songs. The Bayside Boys mix version's meaning was later revealed to be about a woman who cheats on her boyfriend while he is being drafted into the army. Number 2, Shape of You, artist Ed Sheeran, releasing year 2017. Shape of You is a song by English singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran. It was released as a digital download on 6 January 2017 as one of the double lead singles from his third studio album, Divided. 2017, along with Castle on the Hill, Shape of You peaked at number 1 on the singles charts of 34 countries, including the US Billboard Hot 100, later becoming the best performing song in 2017, as well as the UK, Australian, and Canadian singles charts. It stayed at number 1 for a record 16 consecutive weeks on the Canadian Hot 100, as well as 14 non-consecutive weeks on the UK singles best chart, and 12 non-consecutive weeks on the Billboard Hot 100. Before we get to the number 1 hit, let us know your favorite song. Remember to subscribe for weekly videos. Number 1, artist Olivia Newton-John, releasing year 1981. Physical is a song recorded by English-born Australian singer Olivia Newton-John for her 12th studio album Physical, 1981. It was released as a lead single from the album on 28 September 1981 by MCA Records. The song was produced by John Farrar and written by Steve Kipner and Terry Sheddick, who had originally intended to offer it to Rod Stewart. The song had also been offered to Tina Turner by her manager, Roger Davies, but when Turner declined, Davies gave the song to Newton-John, another of his clients. Physical was an immediate smash hit, shipping 2 million copies in the United States, where it was certified platinum and spent 10 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Physical ultimately became Newton-John's biggest hit and cemented her legacy as a pop superstar that began when she crossed over from earlier country pop roots. The song's suggestive lyrics, which even caused it to be banned in some markets, helped change Newton-John's long-standing clean-cut image, replacing it with a sexy, assertive persona that was strengthened with follow-up hits such as Make a Move on Me, Twist of Fate, and Soul Kiss.